The real story is that you came here for a lot of reasons in this lifetime. Realization. You came here to bring, to integrate, to affect, it's a better word, to affect all of your stories. You, what you think is the human self, which is really so much more. You came here to affect every story. I think Tobias said it a long time ago, you're the designated ascendee for all of your past lives and all your future lives. You're the changer of the stories that have gotten stuck or wandered off in strange directions. And the very work that you do right now on yourself, the allowing of enlightenment is changing every story, every past life. It's not a linear progression going from 8 lifetimes ago when you started studying the mystics, and then 7 where you got a little better, and 6 where you were meditating, and 5 when you got thrown out of my mystery school, and 4. It's not like that. Every story, every past life, every aspect is becoming enlightened as you are. As you are. So that lifetime, let's say 12 lifetimes ago, where you were a despicable human, well, 11 and 10 and 9, but that lifetime where you were just a barbarian, a warrior, and you wreaked havoc all over Europe, is actually becoming enlightened, is actually changing its story. And that lifetime that's going to occur, let's say, potentially 4 lifetimes from now, that is on the verge of taking its own life because of being an overwhelm, is actually becoming enlightened right now. It's happening across the board, simultaneously. It's not a progression where you work and work and work and get to the 18th dimension and then become enlightened. Not. It's like right now you're the center of the solar system. You're the sun. You're the one allowing enlightenment. And as you do, it goes out to every one of your stories. In the dream state, in the human state, in the angelic realms, everywhere. And sometimes you wonder why it's hard. Actually, by the way, that was the real answer. Why is life so hard? Because I'm carrying that burden, that gravity of all of my stories. They appointed me. They appointed you. Kind of collaboration in a way, but they appointed you. They kind of made you, but you made them. You could go back and forth with that, but you're it. You're the designated allowee. You are the allower. You are the one who allows, and then it goes out to everyone. They couldn't figure it out. Their story is over here, being played out, acted out. Even though they're dead, the story continues. Whether it was on this planet or somewhere else, but these stories are all out there, acting out. They don't know how to end the story. They're not all lost. Some of them are loving their stories, but some of them are so lost and wanting to stop, and they don't know how. They're screaming out, how do we change the story? Enter you in this lifetime. That's why you came here, one of the reasons. It's like, okay, I'm going to come into this lifetime, and I want to pull all this together. I'm going to be the integrator. I'm going to be the one who allows what comes natural anyway. I'm going to be that portal for every one of my past, future lifetimes and everything else, all the stories, whether they were here or any. I'm going to be that one. That's a big burden. That's a huge burden. And you've been trying to figure it out ever since. How do I do this? You've been thinking it's just you. Oh, it's not. That's why your life is hard. It's overwhelming almost. From my own experience, like in that realization, it's like, you all volunteered me to do that for you? Really? Really? And then you take a deep breath and you remember, come to your senses. Literally, figuratively, come to your senses. First of all, you're going to ask yourself, well, how do I do this? And what if they don't like it? There's one thing, and that's allowing. That's it. You allow. You allow what comes natural. The integration, the evolution, the becoming. You just allow it. That's all you have to do. It's a pretty easy job. Just allow. How do you allow? That's it. And then you go and enjoy life. You go fishing. You're better off fishing than a lot of the activities, or you go benching, I guess, benching, or you just do something, go bowling, anything, and then you do some allowing. Allowing is just take a deep breath, that's allowing. These ripples of radiance go out into every lifetime, every story. It's not just lifetimes, but there's stories within lifetimes that take on their own life, that continue their stories in the other realms. Come to your senses. Come to the simplicity, but also, your senses, the sense of imagination, the sense of dream. And now, I'll come back to where I trailed off.